So now we're going to talk about the BOLT test. BOLT standing for blood oxygen level test. This is one of the best tests you can do to tell you if your breathing is optimal or dysfunctional, and it's going to demonstrate your tolerance for carbon dioxide. They call that CO2 efficiency or sensitivity. It's going to show how well you extract and utilize oxygen. And it's going to measure your energy levels better than any other test. So you could have normal blood tests and still have low energy. So this is an objective test. So we're going to want to track our progress over time. So to take the BOLT score, I'm going to kind of go through how you take it, and then you can do it on your own. You're going to need a timer. So usually on your phone, there's some form of a timer. Have that out in front of you, ready to go. You're going to take 3 normal breaths in and out of your nose. We'll do this together in a moment. On the 4th, inhale through the nose, and then you're going to exhale normally. At that point, you're going to pinch your nose and hold your breath, but this will not be a maximal breath hold. So in other words, if you have to gasp for air after you do this test, then you've held it for too long. You're going to want to wait a couple minutes and retest. And you may feel the need to swallow or the contraction of your throat muscles or your diaphragm, and this is a message you need to breathe. So end before you have to gasp for air. But also find that, that max level before you have to gasp for air. So when you do the BOLT score, if you are below 25 seconds, that's relatively dysfunctional. 40 seconds or more is optimal. And then for every 5 seconds of improvement, you're going to have a huge increase in energy levels. So your regular breathing pattern is going to reliably correlate with your BOLT score, okay? So in a 40-second BOLT score, for instance, each breath might take about 10 seconds. So it's an indication of how efficient your body's extracting oxygen and producing energy at a cellular level. It's a measurement of your CO2 tolerance. So what we're going to do is do this together. Let's just take 3 normal breaths in and out of the nose. Nice, slow, and light. One more. Now on this 4th breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale normally. Pinch your nose and hold your breath. Start your timer. Remember, this is not a maximal breath hold. If you have to gasp for air, you've held it too long. It's okay to feel this need to swallow or the contraction of your throat or diaphragm muscles, but you need to stop before you're going to gasp for air. Once you have your BOLT score, you stop your timer when you feel that need to inhale, and you measure the time. And that's going to be your BOLT score. So once again, a 40-second BOLT score is what we're going through, 40 seconds or more, which is going to show that your breath is effortless, calm, gentle, and quiet. And it's difficult to see with a natural pause between breaths. So take this score every morning after you do your light, slow breathing. And over time, as you do the hypoxic, intermittent hypoxic training, it should raise this BOLT score.